Hello and welcome to my channel. Today I'm doing my 2025 bullet journal setup. I know this is uploaded in the middle of the year, so it's better to call it a mid-year setup. I've been bullet journaling off and on for about 5-6 years now, kind of getting into it, getting out of it. Essentially, I was trying to figure out how it fit into my life, or did I really want to do it? After stopping for about a year, I realized what a creative outlet it was and also being quite practical. So I decided to return to bullet journaling and now share it on the internet with you guys. As you can probably see by now, I am going for a koi fish theme. Last year on my trip to Japan, I was able to get this set of koi fish stickers. So instead of drawing all the koi fish, I'll be using these stickers instead for this setup. Now, drawing isn't my strong suit, so I use washi tapes and stickers to help me achieve the look that I want in my bullet journal. One of my long-term goals is to improve my drawing skills so I could eventually draw more of the elements in my own journal. My primary goal with this journal is to keep myself organized. Right now, my notes, my schedule, my to-dos are scattered in various different places, so with this journal, it will all be in one place and more easily referenceable. Next, this journal is to be a place where I keep memories. Too often I have gone through moments of my life and forgotten about them because I didn't make a record of it or even take pictures. So at least by writing it down, I remember, oh, I did something then, or something did happen. Basically, I'm trying to give myself more incentive to keep records of what's happened in my life. My final goal with this journal is that it's a place where I can meaningfully use the stash of stationery that is in my house. Throughout the years, through school, through purchasing, through presents, the collection of stationery that I have has grown quite substantially, and it needs to be shrunk down. I actually enjoy the challenge of being given a limited set of supplies and trying to figure out what theme or design I can create with them. It has actually helped me make better decisions on what stationery I want to buy because I discover a lot more about my tastes and what I actually enjoy using through these types of challenges. So right now I'm creating my index spread. This technique of covering the borders with washi tape is one of my favorite ways to put a lot of color in a spread. It's also a very easy way to create a theme page without having to do a lot of extra decorating. At this point I realized I had missed a line when doing this. I kind of gave up and I was like, I'm not going to go back and fix it all because it's just too much work. One of the things I did learn a lot of when doing bullet journaling is how to make mistakes. Things don't have to be perfect because even though the appearance is important, its usability is more important to me in this long run. Now I'm creating what's commonly called the future log, or it's sometimes called year at a glance. I tend to use it in a more of a year at a glance style. More specifically, I use it to record events that I feel are more significant to me, like birthdays, holidays, or like a special event I went to, events that are set in stone. Things like doctor's appointments or deadlines which can move, and I generally don't want to remember them in the long run. I write on post-it notes that I stick into my journal. This helps with space availability in the journal itself, and also if things change, I don't have to worry about going back into my journal and recorrecting all the different pages in it. Now I'm creating what I call my did and do. I should note that somehow I didn't record the making of my did spread. However, the did and the do are identical spreads. These are basically lists of things that I did in the year and things that I plan to do or I want to do in the year. The do list is essentially a bucket list of things that I want to learn, I want to read, I want to see, events I want to experience. Did, on the other hand, is a way to record events after they have passed. Were not on my bucket list, or things that I made or things that I experienced that I didn't realize that I would be when I was originally creating these setups. The did list came about after I had started using bucket lists and I realized there were a lot of events or small moments that I wanted to record after the fact that I originally didn't include. Since I'm starting this journal in the middle of the year, I have decided to put space for 50 dids and 50 do's. Now the point of these spreads is not that I do 50 things and I did 50 things. It's more important that I have a place where I can see, oh, these are things that I can do and things that I have done. Now I'm creating a highly specific spread to me, which is the spread I call All the World's the Stage. This is where I record all the different stage productions I have seen, where, and when. The line "all the world's a stage" comes from William Shakespeare's play As You Like It. I thought it was an apt name since I've seen well over 40 different productions in multiple different countries. It's quite tedious for me to recreate this every single time I have a new bullet journal. However, it's a list that I hope will keep on growing. If you're curious about what I've been using to cut all the washi tapes, it's something I got when I was in Japan called Kutsuwa Mats template. I highly recommend it for washi tape and makes it quite convenient to cut it when it's on the page. Here I'm creating a simple reading log spread. It's nothing fancy, it's just a place where I can keep track of all the different books that I read. Here you can see me going back and adding more stickers to the various spreads. I do this for two reasons. First is to see if there's anything I can add to the spread just to make it look better, and also use up any stickers that cannot effectively be used for other themes and to help enhance the spreads that have already been made. Here's the flip through of my 2025 mid-year setup. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please consider liking and subscribing, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Bye!